been a few months since I've actually recorded. Not a few months, it's been a few weeks. And lately my headspace has not been ideal. And I want to talk about taking breaks, being mindful of yourself, your mental capabilities, how far you're willing to take yourself. You should never get to a level where you're straining yourself thin, doing all of these things, yet not truly having time to just be at peace, relax. And I thought I was relaxing because I was doing the things that I enjoy. However, the things that I enjoyed, I started to lose happiness from that. And it's not because I didn't enjoy them anymore, it's just I wasn't truly relaxing anymore. I kept thinking that productivity, consistency, and output was better than complacency. Resting was typically me going live on stream, chilling. I enjoy going live. I enjoy playing games and entertaining. That is a core fundamental part of my being. And I truly aspire to change the next person, realize that anyone is capable to do this. However, I'm human too. I have my ups and my downs, and not truly taking full responsibility of feeling that, knowing that part of it was overbearing, part of it was a lot engulfing me. I started to spiral and walk away from the true potential behind this in particular, this channel, what I strive to achieve. Know that your mental health is the most important thing that you carry with yourself. If you're not mentally okay, your physical will follow. Everything will follow, and everything will start to fall. You have to learn when is it time to pick yourself up? When is it time to look at yourself? Look at your patterns, see what you're doing, and know what bounds are you trying to break? What walls, what barriers are you trying to push past? And what is it that you're suppressing within yourself? You don't want to suppress things. And the emotions that I have been feeling, they weren't necessarily suppressed, but redirection. Redirection is such a powerful thing. I love the fact that any emotion that you are feeling tenfold, you can alter that feeling within your mind and put it into something else. That's where that productivity was coming from. Me, myself, there's been so much disheartening and heartbreak and sadness I've been feeling for the past 2 years of my life. But instead of constantly moping and feeling sad and being in these feelings, I decided to pick up a camera and record. I started to pick up a camera and go live, entertain, get my being, my person, who I am as an individual out there. It is not a scary place. The only thing you're scared of is yourself and your failure. Failure will happen. You shouldn't be afraid to fail, because that is your pivotal teaching point. Each failure that you have means that you tried, means that you attempted becoming better, trying to do something you've never done before, and you see what it is that you can improve from. It's a starting point for everything. And that starting point kept getting further and further and further and further away from me. This journey is a constant, ongoing battle, and you must win this. It is a war with yourself. It is not a war with anybody else. Don't let outside opinions, what people think, how people perceive you, change that initial dream that you have for yourself. I know you've probably been hearing buzzing. It's been a while since I've recorded in my car too, but I've been feeling pretty heavy, and I feel like I need to output this in a sense that maybe this will help. Maybe this will help release the burden and the feeling that I have heavy on my chest, heavy on my heart, heavy on my being. I'm in a weird angle too. You see me in the bottom corner of the screen. I couldn't figure out a way to prop my phone up differently. However, yeah, I don't even have earrings on. I'm out here. This is just raw emotion. And sometimes you do have to capture those things in the moment. how you're feeling. It's perfectly fine to talk about these things because the internet is portrayed as being perfect. You never see this side of people. You truly don't, ever. You only see the successes. Because a lot of people like to post and delete. They get rid of the stuff that didn't work. But the truth is, the bigger you build your catalog, the more you add on top of it. You're showing people, this is how far I've came. This is my grind. This is my time to shine. And from that point forward, you'll improve. You'll only get better. So stop doubting yourself. And be okay in these moments, these spiraling downfalls, these pits that you fall into. Because you're bound to face blockades. You're bound to face these moments where you don't see any way out. Where's your breakthrough? Where is your time? Your time will come. And it will be on God's timing, I promise you. That's why I wear this necklace. Jesus is my king. He has shown me everything that I am needing to do. Every person I am needing to reach out to, every person I'm needing to touch, in a sense that changes their being, their heart, their core nature, and realizing that self-potential lies dormant until you believe, until you have that belief instilled within you to take initiative. Taking that first step is petrifying, truly. And undoubtedly, you will have challenges that you face. You may be alone, but you won't be alone forever. Reach out, build that community, talk to people. Networking is one of the best things you can do for yourself. And that's just advocating, speaking up, talking to people, because we are all humans. Just because someone has a bigger platform than you does not make them a better person than you. A lot of people are diamonds in the rough, right? You don't know who they are until they gain that traction. And eventually that traction will gain for yourself. Don't worry about all the outside noise, all the people watching, just spectating, not even adding on to who you are, giving you any sense of motivation or encouragement. You don't need to do that. You don't need to receive that from these people. You need to receive it from yourself and give it to yourself. But why did you give onto other people? Because I see myself as the giver a lot of times. I give, and I never take. I never allow myself to receive the same thing that I dish out. And that's utterly destructive because you're constantly in a state of where you're emptying your cup. You're depleting yourself. And where are you going to gain that depleted water level within you? It comes from yourself again. Have however much you have been giving out to everyone else, you have to eventually give back to you. Know that you have to take care of yourself first, as selfish as it may seem. Because if you're not put together, how are you expected to put anyone else together? How are you expected to help anyone in a way that makes sense, in a cohesive way, for it to make sense for yourself as well? You just can't. That's why I walked away from recording. I myself felt like I was completely lost. And I had to go back and find my way. And I'm not alone. Definitely not alone by a long shot. But when you get into these feelings, these moments, you may feel alone. It may feel troublesome to talk to people. Because you think of yourself to know that you have the direction. You know it. You know what you need, and you have what you need. But implementation is the hardest part. Execution. Without executing, it's literally laying in a place where it's dormant. It's not being utilized. You have to unlock that yourself. No matter how much anyone else tells you, you gotta get it. You have to get into it. It starts and ends with you. And that's what a lot of these videos are for. So I'm coming to a closure with this. I have my friend who was checking on me at work. I decided to record this, but know that you have to take care of yourself. And you very well can. Don't worry about not being where you want to be, because it will come eventually. Stay true to yourself. Stay on your grind, and don't let it stray too far away, because you believed it at some point. You must keep believing now.